The Securities and Exchange Commission of Nigeria, the SEC, says it is pledging to step up efforts to eradicate Ponzi and pyramid schemes in 2025. Secretary General, SEC Director General, Dr. Emomotimi Agama, revealed this in a New Year's address to the capital market community over the weekend, stressing that protecting investors is still a key component of the Commission's job. And he also said that expressed optimism about the opportunities ahead, noting that the SEC's 2025 agenda will be to prioritize market integrity, investor confidence, and economic growth. And speaking of economic growth, we're going to be getting an outlook from a number of our analysts, kicking off with Chika Mbonu, our business analyst. Happy New Year to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Lotus, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yes. So look, you've talked. We do want to get your economic outlook, but you've talked a lot about Ponzi schemes on the show.
Your rundown is so important. I mean, we're happy that SEC is focusing on it because of the impact, the number of hearts of Nigerians that this has broken.
Right.
A couple of reports I've read have said that in the last decade, Nigerians have lost more than $1 billion.
Wow.
$1 billion.
Not naira.
Not naira. $1 billion on various Ponzi schemes. And you ask sometimes what can fuel this, or what is fueling this? I mean, it's not too far from the fact that the issue of economic hardship, the fact that a lot of people are looking for easy money,
right.
And then most importantly, there's a lot of financial illiteracy. And I talk about financial illiteracy because of the fact that, a lot of these schemes, they come with so many unreal promises. You remember the MMM?
Yes.
When it came in. Remember the MBA Forex?
Of course.
MBA Forex, most Nigerians lost more than $500 million in that one.
Wow.
In MMM, a lot of Nigerians, 3 million Nigerians were involved on it at the time. They lost about $50 million.
Wow.
And these things come in different names. There was one called Loom Cycle, and there's one called Rastarali. 48 hours, they will give you the return.
Wow.
So many names, and the promises are so many. And apart from the greed factor, which I talked about, the fact that people want to make easy money, the issue also is financial illiteracy. In the sense that, look at the best rates in this environment. Let's say you get 20, let's even 24%. Let's say annualize it, and then let's say 3% per month, legally. In the financial markets of Nigeria. So if people are aware of the fact that that's the best rate they can get, 3% per month, someone who promises you within 48 hours, they're going to pay you 500%. I mean...
It's fishy.
Yeah, it's fishy.
Yeah.
And these things come in different ways. But the truth is that wherever Nigeria, worldwide, where citizens are suffering, and they're looking for how to make money, a lot of times people look for the shortcuts. Yeah. And this is why these Ponzi schemes thrive. You do recall also that on this program, I've done a lot of PSA, public service announcements.
You have.
And at the time, Nigeria was buffeted with this so-called crowdfunding scheme by agric-based Ponzi schemes. Yep. And I'm telling you that invest, they have a maize farm in Ijebode, or rice farm in Ilupeju, and stuff like that, and waiting something they're going to harvest. And all these things were fake. When SEC came in and said they must be registered, you see, their name is pyramid scheme. They collide like the pack of pyramids. And that's that. Somebody will ask me, what should we do? What should we do? Is still the continual education, national education, national campaign, and so on and so forth. There are stakeholders who have a role to play in this. Yeah. One of them is the banking system. I know abroad, by the time you open your account and you put $1,000, $2,000 like that, and throw money like that, before you know it, they're going to flag the account. Yeah. But over here, you see some of these Ponzi schemes, with no discernible business, and millions of naira are pouring into the account. And one young banker somewhere is saying, I'm meeting my target. I'm meeting my target. And the performance review of the bank, they're clapping for him. Meanwhile, nobody's going probing to the bottom to check what the business is being done. Yeah. And that's so the banking system has a role to play to ensure that this kind of accounts are flagged up, early, so Nigerians don't fall for that.
The SEC says they want to eradicate it. Can you possibly eradicate it, or at least realistically?
It will be difficult to eradicate it. Yeah. I mean, there's always a greed factor.
Right.
See, I remember, one of my offices in Port Harcourt, one of my staff, when the MMM thing happened, I said, come on, girl, you're very articulate, you're very intelligent. how did you fall for this?
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, guy, I just want to see what I can enter." And
just jump out.
I jump out before the thing. I knew it was going to be this, but I knew that those who enter, if you enter fast, I come out. And unfortunately, when I entered, that was when it collapsed.
Yeah.
There was a young man who supplies me printer ink in the office.
Yeah.
And one day he came in there and said, looking dejected, and I said, young, what's the problem? He said he needs my help. I said, what is it? He said there was this WhatsApp group.
That's already an alarm.
That he was introduced to.
Yeah.
And he was making 50,000 contribution every month.
Oh, wow.
And then, they were going around in circle.
Okay, that thing, yes, okay.
Other people were collecting. Other people were collecting.
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, when he reached his turn to collect, he opened the WhatsApp that morning, and the WhatsApp group had disappeared.
I shouldn't be laughing at him.
The WhatsApp group had disappeared. I was just fallen. I was just like, oh God. He said, how can I help you? I said, where's the WhatsApp group is gone, and so on and so forth. So,
wow.
A lot of financial, campaign, illiteracy campaign by SEC. Continually.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about the MBA Forest one? And I said that these guys had SEC had an office in Port Harcourt, for example. These people had signboards every day on the radio, and SEC didn't do anything until it was too late the guys took off.
Yeah.
And these people buy properties everywhere, go to run to other financial heavens, and citizens of the country are suffering.
Yeah.
Also, legislation. I'm aware, I think, one of the investment acts in 2007 didn't actually prohibit Ponzi scheme, but they wanted them to register with SEC.
Yeah.
But subsequently, the Senate and the House of Rep wanted to alter it and make it illegal. But I don't think that law has been signed into that act has been signed into law. But everybody has to come in there. $1 billion over a decade.
That's a lot of money.
And people are losing every day. If you go to the lot of markets you have in Lagos here, you see people, doing things every day.
Yeah.
And I don't even want to go to the issue of the betting something or that.
Right.
People are looking for. There's a theory out there that wherever there's economic issues in the country, bettings increase.
It's high.
Yeah. High. Yeah. But people are going for the shortcut, like try on, 100% per month or per week. It will come, John collected, Peter collected, Paul collected. Someone said, I know a friend. They never say it. I know a friend. That's how they do it. But see, for Nigerians, when people ask you for this kind of investment, look out. Ask them, what are they doing?
How are you getting those returns?
Yeah, what are you getting the returns? Right. When they start telling you, we don't want to really reveal it to you. Yeah. It's some oil and gas deals. Now, the new one now is crypto. Crypto is hidden, is amorphous. So that's one they just tell you that one and deceive you. Yeah. Please start running. Yeah. Ask for advice. The average interest rate max in this environment, legal, maybe it's about 3% per month.
Right.
If you start seeing something like 40% a month or whatever, also scram. See, because, like I say, if the juju man knows how to double money,
you would have done it already.
Yeah, he doesn't need your money. He will just go and borrow money everywhere and double.
Yeah.
So let's just be very careful. I know the things are tough.
Yeah.
Let's cut out the shortcuts and then focus on doing things right.
Fantastic. All right, business analyst Chika Mbonu. Chika, I have to get your economic outlook maybe tomorrow when you join us.
No problem. Tomorrow.
Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. The PSA, always very important.